Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Tuesdays with Paulie. I hope everyone enjoyed our field trip last week. I know I had fun doing this video from my truck and talking about multifamilies. This week, we're back in the home office, and we are going to talk about something that I have been experiencing, firsthand for the last couple weeks. So I always try to bring you something ripped from the headlines, so to speak. And today we're going to talk about permits. So permits are one of those things when you're doing work as a homeowner, none of us wants to deal with the town. I've heard so many people say, the town's just trying to get money from me for no reason. I know what I'm doing. I can do the work myself. I'm more experienced than the inspector who's going to come and check the property. A lot of that could be true, but I am currently working with a seller who had work done to their home by the previous owner. They bought their house 9 years ago. And although this doesn't happen very often, the bank is requesting the permits for the work that was done. Now, part of the work being done was a half bath that was added. The previous owner actually extended the whole back of the house out past the kitchen. They added a laundry area and a half bathroom to the back of the home. They never pulled their permits. One of the things that a realtor often will do is check and see if there are permits. But to be honest with you, with a home that's been sold 9 years ago, I did verify that all the work that my sellers did, they got permits for. But unfortunately, somewhere between 1973 and 2009, a previous owner had added this half bath and this extension to the home. When my clients bought the house in 2009, their bank didn't ask for those permits, but now our buyer who's attempting to buy this house, their bank is asking. So it can not only come back to bite you, but it could come back to bite someone in the future. Now, you may say, I don't really care about that. Okay. But pulling a permit, first of all, for plumbing and electricity, anything that requires a licensed plumber or a licensed electrician, you're going to have to get a licensed person to pull the permit, do the work, have each step inspected by the city or town that you live in, and then have them sign off on the permit. So you can't do plumbing or electrical work on your own in the state of Massachusetts. Other work you can do, but even in those circumstances, I still want to recommend that you get the permit. I know it can be frustrating. I know it can be annoying. You have to do one step, call the city, have them inspect that part. The city usually wants to take a look at foundations, framing, insulation, any electrical work that you're doing, especially if you're doing an addition or finishing a room, and then they want to see the finished product. And so you may have to, at each step, have the inspector come out 3 or 4 times. I understand it's annoying, but you do not want to get caught in the trap of doing the work yourself, not having the proper permits pulled, and then finding out down the road that now you have to tear up all your work because the bank that is representing the buyer who wants to buy your home is requiring those permits. And for you to get those permits, the city has to come and sort of backtrack the work that you had done. So get your permits. It's $60, $100, whatever the case may be. It's not very expensive, but in the long run, you're going to save yourself a lot of money and a lot of frustration. Have a great night, everyone.